Hi Roots, you're going to come join. Hi and welcome to a lower back strengthening session. It is so important to be strengthening our lower back and just reminding yourself that your lower back is a muscle. We don't want to be treating it like glass. We need to be strengthening it. We need to be stretching it as well. So let's come onto our mats. Make sure you've got plenty of space. You've got some clothing that you can kind of move in. And we're going to really focus on really working the QL, the quadratus lumboris muscles, which are your main kind of quadrilateral shapes at your back there. So we're going to come onto our tummies. Bring the arms out in front. So place the forearms down, nice big inhale. On the exhale, really small movement. We're going to raise up and think about your lower back muscles. Those are the ones we are engaging. Inhale down. So exhale, raise up, engage those lower back muscles. Inhale down. So it's a tiny movement. It's really small. It's simple, but hopefully effective. So exhale, raise up. Inhale, lower down. Brilliant, good. Keep going with that one. So it's exhale up, inhale lower. If you want to progress it, then you can do. So this is stage one. Stage two would be the arms and elbows come out to the side, squeeze, inhale down. So exhale up, squeeze, inhale down. So we're really focusing on exhale through the effort, engaging the lower back muscles. Inhale lower. Let's go two more. So exhale up, squeeze, inhale down, and then last one, up, squeeze, and down. Wonderful. So that will target that lower back right there. So relax the upper body. Let's focus on the leg movement. So from here, we're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to raise up a leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale onto the other side. Inhale, lower. So slow and controlled. You can relax the upper body. You can have yourself propped up. You can bring yourself down, whatever feels right for you. And we're just raising up the legs, making sure the pelvis stays. So the pelvis stays nice and still. You might feel that in your bottom cheek, hamstring. But the main focus is that lower back. So stage one is alternating, raising up if you can. Stage two, we're going to speed it up just a little bit. So you're going to keep both legs up, trying to peel those quads off the floor, still controlled, but we're going for a little bit more of a kick. Same again, you're targeting that lower back. It'll be into the glutes, your bottom cheeks as well. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower. Wonderful. Great. From here, we're going to come into a back extension. So hands to the side, nice big inhale. On the exhale, you can either keep it really small if that feels okay, and then lower, or you're going to press all the way from the mat. Relax the pelvis down. Try and bring that chin up. Inhale down. So exhale, push away, relax the pelvis, drop the shoulders at the top. So this is a back extension, which we don't often do on a daily basis. So it's good to be moving our spine this way. So same again, you should be feeling that in the lower back. Let's go 3 more. So exhale, push up. Inhale, lower. Good, last 2. Wonderful. Okay, last one. Here we go. And up. Brilliant. And then lower it down. Fantastic. Okay, from here, we're going to come up into an all fours position. We're going to bring our hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. So imagine you've got a tray of drinks on your back. Your back is going to stay nice and still. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, extend opposite arm and leg. Keep it on the floor for the moment. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend. Inhale, center. So it may seem simple. It may seem a very small movement, but the idea is that we're keeping the scapula, so you kind of your shoulder blades and the pelvis nice and still. Second progression, if you can, you're going to raise it up to shoulder height and hip height, pause at the top, and then bring it back. So we're working with some balance now. We're keeping that tray of drinks on our backs. So exhale, extend. Think about drawing that core in. Inhale, center. Wonderful. Right, let's go one more either side. Good. So that pelvis stays still. So arm just comes up to shoulder height, just up to hip height with that leg. Wonderful. Once you've done that, we're going to come into a cat and cow stretch just to ease it all off. So bring that chin up, point that bottom back, and then chin in, round that back, squeeze that core, and just go between those two movements. It should feel quite nice on that back. Wonderful. And then from there, come up into a neutral position. Look to your left, bring your bottom to the left. Look to the right, bring your bottom to the right. And then you should feel a nice stretch in that lower back. Same again, it's not a movement you do on a daily basis, so it's good to move our spine from side to side. All right, let's go one more either side. Wonderful. And then back to center. Brilliant. Okay. We're going to go onto our side. So we're still strengthening the lower back, but we're going to actually focus on isolating and just focusing on one QL at a time. So if you come onto your side, you're going to lengthen yourself out. So relax the neck down. You can use your mat as a bit of a ruler if you want. So you're lengthening yourself out, point the toes towards the nose and place his hand out in front. So we're going to find that balance. So we're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, you've got options. So your first option is just raising your top leg to hip height and then down. So exhale up, inhale lower. If that's enough, stay with that. If you want, we're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, have a little go at raising up both legs. Inhale down. So exhale up. Inhale, lower. So the main focus is that lower back there. We're using that lower back muscle to raise ourselves up, find that balance. Inhale down. So you can have your hand out in front for support if you want, or you can place it on the side of the body. I don't mind, as long as you're activating and engaging that lower back. That's the main thing. Right, let's go for 3 more. So exhale up, stay strong. So exhale, core engage, focus on that lower back. Good. Okay, last one. Wonderful. And then down. Good. Okay, so first option is just the front leg, the top leg moving forward and backwards. So inhale forward, exhale back. Core engage, finding that balance, or if you can, we're going to go for a scissor kick. So both legs come up and you're going to kick and scissor those legs. Good, it's quite a challenging one. So see whether you can find that balance. You should now be feeling that right in that beautiful lower back. Wonderful. Good, so right in that lower back, stay strong. Here we go, 4, 3, do what you can, 2, 1, and then bring it down and release. Good, so hopefully you felt that. We're going to take it into the clam now. So bend your knees, bring your feet in line with your bottom, knees together. Head can still be down, or you can prop it up if you want to. Whatever feels right for you. So this movement is more about kind of the glutes, but we're also strengthening the SIJ joint, the sacroiliac joint as well. So we're going to draw the core muscles in, nice big inhale. On the exhale, raise your top knee up, inhale, lower. So exhale, top knee comes up, inhale, lower, but your pelvis needs to stay still. So we're not over rotating pelvis stays still. Exhale, open. We're using our glute muscle to open up the hip. If you want to progress it, the feet hover away from the mat, meaning you can just get a slightly wider range of motion there. Same again, the pelvis stays still. So exhale up, squeeze, inhale lower, good. Squeeze, inhale lower. Keep that core engaged. No tension in the neck or the shoulders. Right, let's go for 4 more. You should be starting to feel it in your bottom cheeks. So 4. Good. And 3. Wonderful. Right, 2 more. Open up for 2. And then last one. Brilliant. And then release. Good. Hopefully you felt that in your bottom cheek. The clam is a brilliant exercise for helping your bottom cheek and also strengthening around the pelvis and the lower back. So from there, we're going to bring ourselves onto the other side. So bring yourself around. Let's strengthen the lower back on this side of the body. So we're lengthening ourselves out to begin with. Bringing yourself down. Okay, find that balance. So core muscles drawn in. Your first option is nice big inhale on the exhale, taking that top leg up just to hip height and then down. So start to feel that glute activating, movement coming from that lower back there. And then if you're able to, find that balance, nice big inhale. On the exhale, raise up both your legs. Inhale down. Exhale up, movement and the strength is coming from that lower back. So exhale up, core engage, relax the neck, relax that bottom arm. Wonderful. So we're really focusing on strengthening that lower back. See perhaps whether you can find that balance. Can you place this hand on the side of the body? Core muscles drawn in. All right, let's go 2 more of these. So exhale up for 2. And then last one and up. Brilliant. And then down. Good. Okay, so pelvis stays still. The first option is just your top leg moving. Takes a bit of balance with that one. So inhale forward, exhale back. Or if you can, raise up both the legs and we're going to go for our scissor. So you're using that lower back, core muscles drawn in. Good. You should start to feel it now, keeping those legs nice and parallel. If you ever find it's too much on this bottom hip joint, you can always place perhaps a cushion or something underneath. So one leg out in front, followed by the other into your scissor kick. Here we go, 4, 3, find that balance, core engaged, 2, 1, bring it down and together. Oh, lovely, brilliant. Okay, so this time bend the knees, feet in line with your bottom. We're going to go into the clam. So draw those core muscles in, take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, open up the top knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Good. If you want to hover the feet, you're welcome to. Just make sure that pelvis stays still. So keep drawing that core in. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. And really think mind to muscle. Think about your bottom cheek. That is the muscle we're mainly contracting, that we're working. And you will find there's a muscular imbalance. You will find that one side of the body is stronger than the other. One side might be slightly tighter as well. So it's worth just kind of clocking that and thinking, okay, can I perhaps strengthen my weaker side a little bit more? So normally we have kind of a lower, weaker back. We have a lower bottom cheek. And it's a case of going, right, I'm going to choose to strengthen them. So core muscles drawn in. Exhale, open. Right, let's go for 2 more of these. Here we go. Exhale, open. Inhale, down. Right, last one. and release. Good, give that side a bit of a pat. I'm hoping you felt that. Great, right, just to finish off with, come into an all fours position. We're going to round the back. So from here, chin to the chest, squeeze your core. We're going to release the lower back. This is a lovely one. So inhale, rock forward, exhale, rock back. So chin to the chest, you've got to keep that rounded back, and you'll find the lumbar part of your spine opening up. So fall back as comfortably as you can, and then inhale forward. So this is a fantastic one. A lot of physios will recommend this one. So focus on that breathing, keep rounding that back. A lovely lumbar part of the spine opener. Right, let's go one more. So inhale forward, exhale back. Take it all the way back, and then you can fall back into child's pose. Relax into that for a moment. Take a moment to breathe. Wonderful. Fantastic. And then when you're ready, gently come out. Amazing. Brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much for joining me for today. Hopefully that has been beneficial, and it's kind of just given you an idea on some exercises that you can do at home to really strengthen your lower back. So remember, your lower back, a lot of people treat it like glass. I want to encourage you to treat it like a muscle and strengthen it, and that will help, and that will hopefully prevent any lower back pain in the future as well. And it's just thinking about, focusing on engaging that core, strengthening your glutes as well, and that will all help with your lower back as well. So those exercises you could probably practice maybe twice a week if possible, and then kind of stretch as well. Aim for about 8 to 10 repetitions on every exercise on each side, and try and strengthen that weaker side as well, because that will really help. So think about strengthening that lower back and then also stretching it out as well. So have a fantastic day, and hopefully I will get to see you all soon.